Hey guys, so I had gotten an email from this seafood place, this salmon place. What is this? Wild Alaskan Company. And I had mistaken them from another salmon place that I found at a farmer's market near my old job. And so the only thing is, this one is actually like a monthly thing. And I was like, oh, okay, well, because I don't eat fish until I eat it, so I'll just let it sit in my freezer. And then I realized that it wasn't the same fish company. I was like, oh, okay. So here it is. Gonna unbox it and I'll show it to you as I'm sticking it in my freezer. It came yesterday. I shipped it to my parents' house because I wasn't here during the storm. And yeah, so he's stuck in the garage. And then I was on the way over here. I was like, I have the heat on. Should I do that? But I mean, it was in the trunk, so should be fine. Because I do put extra dry ice and whatnot. And they're like, if anything's melted, send us an email because that shouldn't happen, but. But stop, do not touch for your safety, do not remove any draining dry ice with bare hands. Ah ha ha, let me grab the gloves. How do you dispose of dry ice then? Insulation. That? So it's frozen, but it's still thawing. So, oh, they give you a little thing on how to get rid of the insulation. But yeah, I just got a bunch of salmon, and I got some pieces of pollock, and I got some spot prawns. Yeah, there's 8 portions of sockeye salmon, 4 coho, 6 of the pollock. I didn't. Oh yeah, I don't remember there being that many, but 8 ounces of prawns and then a bunch of dry ice. When I cook something, I'll film it for you guys because I think I'm gonna do the spot prawns first. Because actually, I was watching another video. It was one of those chef versus home cook videos, and she was talking about the way that you actually make fish paste and stuff. So I was like, oh well, I'll just make some fish paste since I have that. Okay. Hey, so I just realized because I was kind of rushing to get the fish in the freezer because I actually have an appointment to get to. But I realized I was like telling you about the dry ice. In this box, clearly it had sublimated. It's just the insulation that's left. So like I could have touched it without my gloves. It's fine. And that is normal. So I was double checking because they sent an email about, the shipment being delayed. So it's possible for any type of thaw. And he said if it's partially thawed and above 38 degrees, it's fine. If it's thawed or partially thawed and below 38 degrees, throw it out and contact them. And I'm like, how am I supposed to know that? And in there, they're like, the easiest way without puncturing is you sandwich a thermometer in between 2 pieces. And I'm like, the only thermometers I have here are like the ones you stick in the meat in the oven, and they don't do 38 degrees Fahrenheit. So, all the pieces arrived, they're all felt the same freezing. It's all like I marked the pieces of fish. It was just 4 pieces of fish that were thawing. I think like 2 of them were more thawed than the others, so I just separated them in my freezer. I'm gonna email them like just to make sure, because they might tell me like, yeah, no, throw them out, because everything else was frozen. Like a little bit of thawing going on, but nothing. Like everything's freezing. I'm pretty sure it's above 38, but just to be on the safe side, I'll send them an email and let you know. Hey guys, so I talked to Wild Alaskan, and they were like, we can either replace the portions of fish that were thawed and give you a $10 credit for your that'll go. Those both will come for your next box, or we can credit you like I think it was like 38 something. It's whatever, like 4 pieces of fish would be. to go towards the next box. And so I just took the first option. So that was cool. It was really simple and fast. I did the live chat because it's a weekend. It was really pretty easy and simple, so that's good. And then, because I actually, when I had thought they were my, when I thought they were the company that I found at that farmer's market, because I was planning to just halt this and then, you know, wait for a while, grab some from my local market, and then go back to this one again later, because it's fish to hold in my freezer, not to just like eat all week. I don't eat that much fish at a time. But I was like, you know, I'll hold it after this, because then I'll definitely have enough fish. I'll leave some in my parents' house, and it'll be just fine. So, goody, or I guess I can share with my parents. There's always that. So yeah, because they were, I mean, you know, they were thawing, but like at least 2 of those pieces were just about thawed. Like, they were just as cold as everything else, but they were just about thawed. And then the other 2 were thawing, but, you know, there wasn't really any way to tell. So I guess they figured, you know, it's better to just replace it. Because, yeah, bad fish is not a joke. Bad anything isn't a joke, but I'm assuming bad fish, because they have such, you know, they actually have a lot of things that are good for you. If you eat them spoiled, they can be quite bad for you. Although, I mean, that really applies to anything. I don't know. I'm just talking right now. Anyways, the other thing, if you didn't notice, it's winter outside. You know, I'm in the blizzard area on the East Coast. I mean, like, we were okay. We lost power for a little while. I was with my parents. We lost power for a little while, but we were okay. Power's back, but, you know, it's still winter. And as I've been saying, I have had a thing against proper winter attire, so I've been accumulating it. You'll see in another video. I just got some clicks. I'm so excited about those. I need to open them. Anyway, my puffer coat is here. I finally got another puffer coat. It said it was going to be delayed until Monday, and then they re-updated the shipping that it's going to be delivered today by 9, and then I got an update. It was delivered, so it'll be there when I get home, so I can start wearing it, because I, like, in the winter, I just wear my mom's old Air Force coat, and, like, nothing beats the warmth of that, but it's heavy. It's, like, heavy on my neck, and so it also, like, it doesn't come down and cover my legs a little bit when I'm driving, so, like, I sit on the seat, and, like, it's cold, so I was like, I need a puffer. I need something, you know, a little less bulky that I wear all the time, and, you know, it's a black one. My, you know, the Air Force coat is green, so that's what's here. It's finally here, so I'll show that to you guys. And yeah, because the last time I had an actual puffer, it was bright orange. I got it from Burlington. It was so beautiful, and, like, I mean, I don't know why I say beautiful, but, like, it was pretty. I was really excited about it, but I was a little less confident back then, and, like, everyone's like, why would you buy that bright ass coat? And so it made me feel a little self-conscious about wearing it, but I loved it so much, and it was warm. It used down, because every once in a while I could pull a feather out of it. So, but this jacket that I got, I believe I got the one that's made out of recycled materials. I'll read the thing when I get it, but I'm pretty sure that's the one I got. Anyway, I'm getting ready for my next appointment. What time is it? Still early. This place and my last place were too far apart, so it didn't make sense to drive all the way back anywhere else. And because this car here takes plus gas, you know, gas is stupid right now. And, like, I'm checking and seeing which gas stations I like the best for gas around my area. So far, I like Mobil is the absolute best in this car. And, like, 7-Eleven's okay. 7-Eleven typically in my area used to have, like, a cheaper gas, but now it's the same price as Mobil, so I just go to the Mobil, which lasts longer in my car. I tried Shell, because there's one by my job, and it's, like, 10 cents cheaper. And it wasn't doing as good a job. It was like the 7-Eleven gas. And I'm like, why? You're expensive. Although, like, the 7-Eleven, like I said, is on par with the Mobil right now. The Mobil is $3.81 $389, and the shell was $379. And I was like, well, there's this one place on the corner when I'm driving, and it's fairly cheap. So I was like, we'll go ahead and see. It's like $340 something. And I was like, okay. And so, like, I'm driving, and I'm like, yeah, I know why it's cheap, because it's horrible gas. I mean, it's not horrible, because my car's fine, but it's, like, watered down gas, because, like, I shouldn't fill you up. What day is today? I filled it up on Thursday night. It's Saturday morning, and already 3 bars have gone. Granted, like, I've driven a little bit, but the amount I've driven is not enough for 3 bars. Is it 3 or 4? It's 3 to 4. It's verging on my half a tank. Oop, not that button. It's verging on the half a tank, and I'm like, I just put gas in you, though. Like, it should at least last me a week. The 7-Eleven lasts me a week. The mobile can get me like a week and a half, and depending if I'm just going to work, I can get like a week and a half. If I'm like pushing it all the way in, like for sure I can get a week and a half. But like I have some things to do on the weekend, so I can get the most out of mobile. 7-Eleven and Shell. I think I can actually get a little bit more at 7-Eleven than at Shell. And I'm not even going to name the name of this place on the corner that I went to, because yeah, like fast, but I haven't been to like the Costco's or anything like that. There's a a Royal Farms close to on my way home, but like I have to take a ramp and go back around, and I don't want to do all that. It seems a little cheaper, but I don't know if that gas is better. But I'm gonna wait till this gas runs back down, because I don't want so much of it in my tank with the good gas, because it's still, not gonna last as long. So there's that. Oh, talking. Okay. Let me get ready to go in here. And it was colder this morning, and now the sun is out, and I'm all warm. And I put on this extra jacket right here, and now it's just lint all over me. And I don't have a lint roller here. And I'm not, like, that close to, like, a CVS or anything to go grab a lint roller. And I'm just like, linty. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the lint? No, it doesn't look like you can. Why not? That is awful. I'm hella linty, okay? Alright, bye. Hey guys. I just got back in my car from my tattoo appointment. I picked up some bubble tea for my drive back. So, fucking Baltimore. There's a game today. Neither me nor my artist knew there was a game. So I came, and we were both trying to park, and they ended up going home and getting an Uber, but I don't live around here to be able to do that. So I was just looking for parking, and then, the signs are how they are, but luckily it's a Sunday, so I can park where I parked, and it is within walking distance. So, oh god, that bubble tea place doesn't have any napkins out. Like, strangely enough, it's fine. I have pocket tissues that are hard to get out with one hand, of course. And anywho, this is the coat I was talking about. I'm wearing y'all. Am I going to show you? I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm going to show you and then not. Do I want to drive with my shoes on? I'll have to put them back on afterwards to take them off now. So yeah, importantly, I got my flesh work done. My flesh ink work done. And we weren't able to have time to do the blackout work, but he did recommend 2 female artists that are at the studio that I generally go to, which is better for me because it's easier to get to. It's still a little far, but not nearly as far as Baltimore. The traffic going there can be awful, but it's still so much easier to get there. So that should be fine. I'll wait a little while and get that done, especially because it is gonna hurt. But yeah, okay, now to head home. I have a headache because I had oatmeal and with blueberries, but I need to actually go eat. But this drive is a little long. I should look for, and because Wendy's started frying their French fries with their chicken, so I can't eat it anymore. So thanks, Wendy's. Screw you. I can still do Five Guys. I like the Cajun fries. I don't really like the regular fries, probably because they use peanut oil, and I don't know, French fries and peanut oil, just the taste is not. It needs seasoning. I can do Chick-fil-A, but you know, I don't know how Chick-fil-A and the gays are doing. I'm still assuming not well, so I was like, I'd rather not. And then I just have to ask like independent places, and most of them still fry things. Some of them don't, but you think because everybody eats French fries, they would fry them separately, but oh well. And Five Guys doesn't have a fucking drive-through, so no French fries for me. Okay, I'm gonna go home and I want rice. I kind of want sticky rice. I might do that. Okay. Oh yeah, and then it's also raining, so. But I have never parallel parked so perfectly as I did today. Well, earlier, because I thought I found a spot, and then the sign, I was concerned about the sign, so I drove around a little bit more, and then this person just pulled out of this spot that I'm in right now, so I literally just had to pull in and back out. So, oh, and now there are cars piling up. Let me get home. I forgot, I didn't check the thing beforehand. Let me do that. These two girls like just standing back and forth in front of my car. Luckily I haven't moved yet, but move. Can you guys hear the rain? That's so relaxing. It was actually a very nice drive home. Partially because, people aren't out. Sunday driving is usually better, but it's also raining. It was fine driving in the rain today, too. There are a couple people that had no business driving in front of me the way they were driving in the rain, but it's fine. I mean, it's not fine. I'm fine. So yeah, now I'm here. And I think I am gonna make rice. If I didn't make anything else, I really need to eat some more vegetables. But am I going to tonight? I should. It's Monday tomorrow. My muggle job awaits me. But yeah. Out here. I have my line. I'm not flashing you. My line is here. I love it. And my constellation, which like you can't see it all here, but like you'll see it, and then you can kind of see on my hand. It looks like I came back from the hospital or something. But yeah, the drive, long drive, and they have, that's what, because of the game, they have a bunch of areas closed off, but they have all the areas leaving the city closed off. So my GPS is like, make a left turn here, make a left turn here. I can't go left. And especially on this one passway, it's like this bridge, and there are people just walking on it. And it's like, if you didn't close it off, I could be driving on it. And it's like, the only reason it should be closed is to fix those goddamn potholes, because, oh my god, Baltimore streets are horrendous. But I made it back. Nice drive. The part of the streets that I was driving back on were better. I was on one of the better roads, so like I guess it's fine that it was closed off. But I meant to stop to get gas on my way home. But I'm kind of fine that I didn't have to get out of the car twice while it's raining. I'm just going to end up getting it. Either I'll get up early tomorrow or I'll get it after work. But the way this last gas station I got, I should just get up early because ridiculous. This is the worst gas I've ever gotten. Okay, I'm gonna go in now.